Yes? Is there a problem? Lead the way. Yes? This is it! Just as Sorkelin described it. Follow me. Av Ariel, Yitamriel, Delavoy, and Arpen Arantanabai. Here it is, the throne of the last king of the Eliads. And so it falls to me to begin the restoration of our ancient glory. Av Sunatamriel, Octavoy, and Apen Aran Malaboro!
We're back! Thank Periite.
Our time must now be spent in prayer. Perfect order must be achieved.
Our time must... Our time must... Our time...
You have returned my followers, mortal. The natural order is restored, and for this, I thank you. Perhaps they have learned the folly of attempting to touch a Daedra prince. Take this with my blessing. May it bring you order.
Our time...
Our time...
Well met. Come, warm yourself by our fire. Bye.
Hello, I hope the goblins along the Yellow Road didn't give you any trouble. There's been some We had just set up at Cropsford when Marissa came running in. Said goblins were heading our way. We barely escaped with our lives. If you ask Barthel, it's the garden spot of Tamriel. See for yourself. It's just northwest of here. But watch out for the goblins. I'm through talking to you.
Welcome, traveler. We're all so worried about the goblins, we may not be as hospitable as we should be. Hey! Everything was going well. We had set up camp at Cropsford, and it looked like a beautiful spot. Then the goblins attacked. Thank Ifra that Marissa was there. Without her, the goblins would have surely killed us all. My father hired her as a guide at an inn south of here. Good thing too. She saved our lives and led us safely back here after the goblin attack. It was my father's dream for us all to start a new life there. He spent everything he had to buy the land. Now it all seems to be ruined. Good day. Good day. Barthel Garnard is my father. I'm worried about him. I think it'll break his heart if we can't build Cropsford. Be seeing you.
What? When you visit a way shrine of Zen... Farewell. What? Watch out for them if you're heading north. We ran into goblin war parties northwest of here while starting to build a new settlement. My family and I are still trying to figure out what to do. We spent everything we had to buy the land and supplies, so we can hardly go back. Say, do you think you could help us? We need to get the goblins off our land so we can start building our new settlement. I had a good feeling about you, friend. You should talk to Marissa about the goblins. She's our guide and knows what needs to be done. It's northwest of here along the Yellow Road. You'll see some of our supplies near the road where we left them when the goblins attacked. Have you made any progress? She's a wilderness guide we hired to lead our expedition to Cropsford. Saved our lives when the goblins attacked. We plan to call it Cropsford. My daughter Kalia, her husband Aloys and I came all the way from High Rock to start a new life here. We have a charter from the county, everything done official and by the book. I'm sure now that they knew all along that the hand was in goblin territory. But no matter, who cares if a few settlers get themselves killed? Be seeing you.
What? Follow the Yellow Road northwest from here. You've agreed to help them clear the goblins from Cropsford? That's great news. I've done some scouting around while we've been camped here, and it looks like Cropsford is right in the middle of a goblin war. The caves around here are infested with goblins. Normally, goblins stay close to their lairs and wouldn't be a huge problem. But two tribes are at war, and their war parties are crossing right through Cropsford. What you'll need to do is stop the war somehow. Goblins have their own reasons for doing things. Don't make sense to us, usually, but I've learned a lot about their ways over the years. Each tribe guards a head in its lair. Whose head, I don't know. A sacred tribal totem or something like that. Anyway, if you want to rile up a goblin tribe, steal their tribal head, which is often what a rival tribe does, just to prove they're tougher. I'd lay odds that the war between the two tribes is because of a stolen tribal head, nor the reason for a war to go on this long. So, to stop the war, all you need to do is sneak into Timberscar Cave, find the stolen tribal head, and return it to the Cracked Wood Cave goblins. Unless you want to do things the hard way. Well, you could always just fight your way into Cracked Wood Cave and kill their shaman. Every goblin tribe is led by a shaman, but she mostly stays hidden in the heart of the lair, well protected. But kill the shaman, and the tribe will dissolve into confusion, most likely end the war. The two nearest are Timberscar Cave and Cracked Wood Cave. Here, I've marked them on your map. Unfortunately, Cropsford is right in between them. Like I told you, there are only either kill the attacking tribe's shaman or recover the tribal head from the rival tribe, which is likely neither one sounds like a picnic to me. Good luck, and don't underestimate the goblins.
Let me know as soon as Cropsford is cleared of goblins. Take care.
If it's about Cropsford,
Let me know as soon as Cropsford is clear. You took care of the goblin menace? That's great news, my friend. Now we can get back to building our new lives at Cropsford. Please, be sure to come and visit us in a month or so. You have earned a hero's welcome. Come back in a few weeks. You may be surprised at what we can accomplish. Aloys, Kalia, she's cleared the goblins from Cropsford for us. It's safe for us to build the settlement.
hi there. It's my... I can't thank you enough for your help. You gave us another chance at a new life.
Go ahead. I guess we won't be going back to High Rock after all. Cropsford is going to be our home now, for better or worse. Good day.
It's my pleasure to be seeing you. What brings you here?
What's going on with you?
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere. And a lot of that is going to the Renridrakren.
If the Empire isn't going to stop the skooma trade, who will?
Goodbye.
Hi there.
What's new with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
One more coin and I can get a pair of shoes. Blessings of Akatash upon you.
Well met.
What is it now?
How goes Move along, friend.
Luther Broad's boarding house. I'm Luther. You want beds or food? See me. I don't trust you enough. The Blackwood Company were taking back. See, was Daedric shrines nearby? I know of two. North of the city, south of Bruma, east of the Silver Road is a Mephala shrine. East of the city, at the head of the Red River, is a shrine to Vermina. You too.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say. Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him. Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do. Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time. The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed. Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades. What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought. There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults. I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need.
Good day. Farewell.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
So long.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you? Looking for an axe or... You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right. Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then. Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself, at least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries. Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books. The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septim, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mainkar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located. It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Can you believe that a thief... You must be referring to Mainkar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find. I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you. I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself. I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. Very well, I hate to deny a dedicated scholar like yourself. I'll sell it to you, if you must have it. I hope you'll keep us in mind for all your specialty book needs. I sold you my only copy of Volume 3. Gwyneth will be terribly disappointed when he learns it's gone. Farewell.
Go ahead, please. I understand. I don't want to talk about it. I'm still very angry at Phintius. He promised me he would get one for me. I came all the way from Valenwood for it. What makes you think that I know how to get it? And why would I tell you, even if I did know? The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult. Very well. I can see you're familiar with Mankar Cameron's commentaries. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing socially, but that's just foolish prejudice and superstition. For the adventurous, open-minded thinker, Daedric worship holds many rewards. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us. Yes, Of course, anything to help. I really know very little. They contacted me. I suppose they learned that I was looking for the 3rd and 4th volumes. I never actually met any of them, I swear. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn. What do you want? I told you, I'm done with those books. I'm sorry I ever got mixed up with those maniacs. You too.
A pleasure. Well, just this once. I don't suppose it would do any harm. He was very upset when he found out I didn't have his book for him. I doubt. I hope you're enjoying the copy I sold you. Gwyneth was terribly upset when he found out, poor fella. Farewell. You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out? They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that 4th book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor. This one's mine! Ah! Parry and strike! I know the part of the sewers you were talking about. Follow me, I'll show you. Look out! Look out! Over here! Look out! Look out! Turning 1,000. Stick together! Ah! Stand ready. Stick together! Over here! All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. Well, don't take too long. I don't think they'll like it if they realize you didn't come alone. Make it quick. The longer we spend down here, the more chance we have of being discovered. So here's the plan. I'll meet with the sponsor while you cover me. No, it should be me. I have a blood debt to repay these Mythic Dawn assassins. Besides, I've trained for this kind of thing my whole life. Very well, we'll do it your way. Be careful, and remember, we can't leave here without that book. It's our best chance of getting the amulet back. Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings. Then I'm lucky you're here to save my skin. Come on, let's do this.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon. The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. But do you have the wit and strength to use... I told you to come alone! Brothers, kill them!
The dawn is breaking! You are weak, like the gods! Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion. I do not fear death.
I do not fear death.
That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master. That could have gone smoother. Can't say I minded killing a few more of these bastards, though. Get the book and let's get out of here. I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple.
hope I can help. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows, I might turn up something before you do.
Yes? Good day.
Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place.
It's my pleasure. Please. You too. It's my... A secretive cult devoted to the day. They follow the teachings of Mankar Cameron, who calls for the return of the mythic age when Oblivion and the mortal world were not separate. The usual Daedric claptrap of the purifying power of destruction. They hope to bring Mehrunes Dagon back to Tamriel and give us all a good cleansing. The holy, if it is... Farewell. A pleasure. I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my... Mankar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. But more to the point, it appears to me that the first word... I'll continue to study the problem. Come by... The first words of each pair... It's my... I think I may have figured out the hidden message and Excellent. Let's see. Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way?